Huh? Huh? Good eye, mate. I'm Pete Darwin, and welcome to another episode of What's in the Wild. That's a good grip you got there, fella. This here is a pythonidae, commonly known as python, are families of non-venomous snakes found in Africa, Asia, and Australia. Among its members are some of the largest snakes in the world. Isn't it a beaut? But he isn't our study this time, folks, because in this episode, we'll be going back in time to the Stone Age, where we'll be studying a species known as the Neanderthal. You may know them as cavemen. Easy there, fella. I'm not your lunch in this episode. In order to go back in time, we need a time machine. So we need to go pay a visit to our good friend, Professor Diego. But first, I need to change it to a clean pair of undies. Okay, mates, we have to fly to America to meet up with Professor Diego, and I find traveling by plane to be the fastest route because the distance between Australia and the United States is 15,187 kilometers. That equals up to 9,437 miles. And traveling by plane, you're moving at the speed of 560 miles. So from Australia to the United States, it takes 16.85 hours to arrive. By boat, it may take up to 38 days, and that's with multiple stops along the way. Boy, I'm glad we took a plane, mate. Otherwise, I would have to cancel this episode. Well, here we are, mates, above New York City, in Professor Diego's in the secret laboratory. Hello, Professor Diego. Well, hello there, Pete. Are you ready to travel back in time to the Stone Age era? You bet, mate. This will be a great way to learn more about how we evolved into the modern man that we are today. And hopefully learn more about the wildlife back then as well. Then what are we waiting for? Let me come over here and I'll activate the time machine. And then I'll set the date to 2.5 million years ago, around about 10,000 BC. Follow me. After you, mate. Crocky, the Stone Age. You actually did it, Professor. And you had some doubt, I suppose. Crocky, look over there, Professor. A caveman. Is that what I think he's doing, mate? Crocky. Yes, it seems that he's inventing the wheel, even though his wheel isn't round for some odd reason. Yeah, mate, but he's trying. I'm sure he'll get it right. After all, without the wheel, we wouldn't have cars like we do today. That is very true. But did you know that evidence indicates that they were created to serve as potter wheels around 3500 BC in Mesopotamia, 300 years before someone figured out to use them for chariots? Nevertheless, I gotta go over there and touch them. Okay, but remember, curiosity kills the cat. Hi there, mate. Crocky, another one. Oh. Did you know that fire was also discovered in the Stone Age, about 400,000 years ago? Crocky, look at this place, mate. Who had ever known that the Stone Age was so beautiful? You'd figure it would be a stony place all over. My dear boy, it's called Stone Age because it characterizes by when early humans, sometimes known as cavemen, started using stones for everything, such as flints, tools, and weapons. Their technology was primitive back in the day. Whoa! Crocky! Is that there, my boy, is a brontosaurus. They were sauropods. They were typically large dinosaurs with long necks and tails, and they lived during the late Jurassic period from about 156 to 145 million years ago. Kinda strange seeing them in the Stone Age. Hey, look, Professor. It's our little caveman friend. Oh, no way, mate. He's trying to teach you how to fetch. Are you serious? I gotta go watch this. A Stone Age domestic dinosaur. I'll be. Let me have a go at it, mate. Let me try it, mate. Just in case you didn't know this, but the first dog was domesticated around 26,000 to 19,700 years ago. That was our little caveman friend again. I wonder who that bigger caveman that he was arguing with was. And they went into that cave. Nice cave at that. Well, cavemen didn't live in caves just because they were nice. In the Stone Age, the stable temperatures of caves provided cool habitats in the summer and warm, dry shelters in the winter. That's nice, Professor. Anyway, let's go see what's going on. Crocky, it's a whole group of them, mate. Hey, look, they have our time machine. Yep, and it seems that they're challenging each other in a game of tug-of-war in order to claim it for their own. But I don't think our little friend there has a chance. But maybe if you go out and challenge them and win our time machine back, we can go home. Ah, gotcha, mate. I'm on it. Okay, mate. I have to warn you. I was tug-of-war champ back in high school. Boy, that was great, Professor Diego. I had so much fun learning about the Stone Age. Well, I'm glad you had fun, Pete. Wished I could say the same, but at least the bruises went away. Okay, Professor, I better get going. I have a long flight ahead of me, and I need to take a shower when I get home. But first, I'm going to grab me a bite to eat. Good day, mate. Until next time.